It's locked from the other side.
I always hated that line.
Wow, the mayor really spared no expense.
Yeah, he spent the taxpayers' expense. I'm in mood for some cheeseburgers, to be honest, but ask for no pickles.
It's not a drive-through, Ted.
Well, not with that attitude.
Hello? Do you know what time it is? Who's there?
It's Ted, as in Ted and Amber. We need to talk to Mills. It's urgent.
Can't it wait until morning?
It could, but it won't. We found some evidence that might aid in the investigation of the steel mill arson.
Oh my. All right, better come in, you two.
The fountain is a bit much, though.
I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah, right on, man. Slick and elegant sculptures by Piccolangelo.
Piccolangelo. That's funny.
Beautiful, and not even plastic.
I prefer the plastic ones, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Easier to keep. This nice Art Deco piece really ties the room together. Vote for Mayor Mills stickers.
Are we political activists now?
Don't be silly. I just like stickers. It's Mills' butler, Mr. Herbert.
Hey there, Tin Man. How's Cowardly Lion, the Scarecrow, and the rest of the gang?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid I don't follow.
The yellow brick road.
Will you cut it out? Hi there. Sorry for barging in so late, but we have some important information about the steel mill fire.
Master Mills is in his office, burning the midnight oil. Who should I say is here?
Well, we represent the Lollipop Guild.
Oh my God, stop it, Ted. No one even remembers that movie anymore.
That's a shame. It's a good movie. My girl Judy slayed in that one.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
And the twist at the end, when it turns out it was all a dream. That's good writing, you know.
I'm sorry. Pardon me. I must announce someone.
Just say it's Miss Ashworth and her dim-witted donkey Lloyd. Hush, Lloyd. Amber's talking to the nice man now.
As you wish, madam. Sir, Miss Ashworth's here to see you.
And her donkey Lloyd. Say it. Say Lloyd's here, too.
And her dim-witted donkey Lloyd.
Wow, that was really immature.
Well, I am 10.
Can we move this along? What's the holdup?
Master Mills is expecting you in his office.
Are we supposed to know where his office is, or...?
My apologies, Mr. Lloyd. It's up the stairs to your right. Watch your step.
Sure, and hey, don't worry, buddy. One day soon, you'll get your heart.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Just ignore him.
Hi, Daniel. Long time no see. How've you been, you old so-and-so?
Well, if it isn't my favorite detective duo. How are you guys?
Can't complain. I mean, I could, but who'd listen? Am I right?
Yeah, we got old Bear.
We sure did.
If I could go back now when life was simpler. Enjoy your youth while you can, girlie. One day soon, you'll wake up and you'll need 2 butlers just to get out of bed.
Yeah, and my butlers are always giving me the lip. Plus, I think they're stealing my silverware.
Indeed. Good help is hard to find these days.
You mean with all the fires and whatnot?
Yes. You heard about that. These are terrible times, Bear. It's a shame you've retired. We sure could use your level of expertise.
So I've been told. Well, I'm here now.
And so you are. How on earth did you guys enter the city? I mean, with a lockdown already in full effect.
We used the East Tunnel's maintenance shaft, but the thing collapsed behind us. It's closed off completely now.
Maintenance shaft? That's clever. Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from you two. Whatever the case, I'm glad you're here, Ted. I'm sure you two already heard about the Red Man.
We did. He's the reason we're here. I came to stop him.
It'll take a lot to stop him, Ted. I've heard what happened to Millie. Such a shame. Poor gal.
How did you hear about that? It happened last night.
The news travels fast around here, Ted. You know that.
Well, that red freak is going to pay for what he's done. I'm going to make sure of that.
He's a maniac, Ted, and I fear he's after me, personally.
You? What makes you think that?
My meal, Ted. It was one of the first things to go down since he appeared. It was a clear message. Now, whenever I look out that window, I see rubble, Ted.
We had a chance to snoop around the mill for a while. How sure are you that Red did this?
What do you mean? Who else?
Is this a statue of you?
Well, yes, Federico Champone himself made it for me when I was elected the mayor. Just, be careful, girl. What do you mean, Ted? Who else would have done it? Ever since that monster showed up, there have been new fires every day. He'll burn her to the ground, Ted. Our beautiful city.
Not the description I would use, but sure.
What evidence?
I found some things the police apparently overlooked. Both lead to the infamous casino owner.
King? I don't believe it. King and I...
Yeah, you're buddies. No need to hide from me, Daniel. I'm here to help you.
I wouldn't call us buddies. We socialize. What evidence do you have of this?
We found the matches used to start the fire. They belong to the West Paw Club and Casino.
Ted, these are serious allegations. If I'm to move against King, I have to have some hard-pressed facts.
Wow, this is a big key. Is it for some huge house?
That's the key to the city, girl. Actually, Ted here was one of the few to receive it.
He didn't show up to the ceremony?
No, he did, but he was, well, sleepy that day.
He was drunk, wasn't he?
Can we move this along? We have a long night in front of us. We'll stop by King's Casino tonight. If I can get into his lounge, I'll go and ask him some questions.
Where is your key, Ted?
I gave it away to charity. Doll, please, let us talk.
Ted, be smart about this. You think King will just play along?
I don't care anymore, Daniel. I'm here to finish this. If that means I have to dive headfirst into the shark tank, then so be it. King was left to his own devices for too long, and now he's brought this disaster to our city. It's time to put an end to his reign.
God damn it, son. You're right. Is there anything I can do to help?
You can get us into the casino for starters. We'll take it from there. I'll snoop around and see if I can find some evidence that'll help our case. What I'm saying is I found some things at the mill that would suggest someone wanted to make it look like Red did it to cover his tracks.
Wait. You think King was the one that brought Red to Paper City?
I don't know yet. It's what I suspect.
Could this have something to do with the elections?
Well, that's a motive if I ever saw one.
All right, Ted. You're in luck, actually.
I'm really not.
No? I mean, there's a gala at the casino tonight. Some fundraiser King's throwing.
For underprivileged rich snobs?
I don't know. I want to say owls.
Doesn't matter. All right, we'll go and try to get in.
Ted, if you do manage to get in, don't let King get the upper hand. He won't hesitate.
To kill us? Oh my God! I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of tired.
Anyways, we have to go now, Daniel. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Sure thing, Ted. Just watch your back out there.
Huh. Thanks. Will do.
Bye, Mr. Mills.
It's me. They're on the way.
Ted, wait. We need to go back. We didn't ask him about Flint.
Stay. I didn't ask him anything, because I don't really trust him. He was acting a bit strange tonight. It could have something to do with the Red Man, like he said, but something feels off.
Like what?
I don't know yet, but I intend to find out. Let's just head to the casino for now. We'll deal with Mills later.
Okay.
As I suspected, seeking out Tigran was a waste of time. We came to a dead end, literally and figuratively. It got the doll mad. I admire Amber. She'll be a fine detective herself one day, but sometimes she tends to rely on speculations too much. I understand why she feels this way, though, seeing as we're still miles away from finding her brother. CBG's tip about the steel mill, however, proved right on the nose, although we found some evidence, surprisingly overlooked by the ever-incompetent PCPD. I can't shake the feeling they were set up a little too conveniently. Westpaw casino matches and a voodoo trinket which suggest involvement of the infamous Reef King. King is as smart as he is ruthless. And it seems to me leaving all that obvious clues around doesn't really fit the MO of a man who eluded the hands of justice for most of his life. Something was fishy about all of this, but it wasn't the shark. This whole Red situation seems like a perfect opportunity for someone to hide their tracks, someone with highly political ambitions. Daniel Mills is a politician through and through, no doubt about it. I've known Daniel for a long time, but knife to my throat, I couldn't tell you 3 things about him that you couldn't read in any newspaper. That's why I could never trust him, and I don't trust him now. If the pig and the shark think they can turn Paper City into their own political battleground at the cost of people's lives, I'll take them both down. And
What are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Why are you sitting in the sound booth alone? Were you doing your diary thing again?
It's not a diary. I needed some time to think. Can you close the door?
Fine, can you hurry up? We have a case to solve. You can record your little diary later.
Will you just... God damn it. I lost my train of thought. Might as well just wrap it up.
Relax, geez. Take your time, Anne Frank.
She ruined it. Can you cut that out in post?
Sure thing, buddy. I'll definitely remember to do that.
Anyways, all the clues seem to lead to the Westpaw Casino, so I'll play ball for now. Let's just see how all of this plays out, and eventually how deep-fried this surf and turf dish really is. Hopefully, come dawn, we'll be one step closer to finding Flint than we are now.
Wow, they really bring in all sorts of classy acts to perform.
Yeah, it's almost as if the owner is going out of his way just to make it seem like he has class.
I love torches. Should we get it?
Sure, there's nothing like a proper fire hazard in your pockets.
The Westpaw Casino. Shiny and inviting.
Knuckle Walker.
Who's that, Ted?
Edward the Elephant. He runs the Paper City Bank.
Who's that, Ted?
That's Leia. She's a designer from Beverly Hills.
They say that gray is the new red. Who's that, Ted?
Susie. She's addicted to plastic surgeries. It's a miracle how she keeps it together.
Her life?
No, her face.
Ted, who's that?
It's Ben the bunny. He's a cousin.
I didn't know you had a cousin, Ben.
He's not my cousin.
Who's that, Ted?
Professor Penguin. Good man. Comes off as cold and distant, though.
Who's that, Ted?
Zebra Zach. He's so hot right now.
Who's that, Ted?
Miss Kalia the cat runs a beauty parlor. Could use a treatment herself, if you know what I mean.
Who's that, Ted?
Don't know the guy.
Who's that, Ted?
How do you not know Donnie?
Should I?
Don't you know everyone around here?
I do. I just love asking you annoying questions. Wow, they really bring in all sorts of classy acts to perform.
Yeah, it's almost as if the owner is going out of his way just to make it seem like he has class. So, You care.
Company policy.
So you don't care for me.
I don't know you.
Fair enough. I'm Teddy Bear. I'm a private snoop and such. Anyways, can you let us in?
It's an invitation-only event, sir.
Did you just mispronounce the word, sir?
Maybe. I'm not a linguist.
Okay. So, what do we need to enter?
In order for the player to continue, he can speak to the Shark's goon once. After he doesn't let them in, they can go around back to the alley behind the casino. There are several boxes in the alley.
What are you saying, man?
I'm sorry. I get lost in my own,
Thoughts?
Yeah, I was going to say lines, but yeah.
But you have to let us in order to advance the plot.
Fourth wall jokes don't work on me, guys. Move along.
They are kind of hit and miss.
Okay, fine. We'll be back.
Bye, Mr. Henchman.
So long, Mr. Amber, Miss Bear.
These are empty, Ted.
And they're trash.
Maybe we could use them somehow.
Amazingly, just trash.
Club entrance. This is confusing.
Right? Is it the entrance to the club, or is the club called entrance?
Talking door. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Two.
To who?
To whom? Ha!
What a dumb joke.
You're dumb. Let us in, dum-dum.
What's the password?
Password. What is this, a Bond movie?
You need a password to enter the club from here, or you can go to the main entrance like a normal person. Up to you, buddy. And Miss...
Okay, fine. Is it...
Blueberries?
I like those, but that's not the password.
Well, why not? Who's to say we can't make it our own password?
I guess we could. Like some kind of special club.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll only be the three of us.
Yeah, we'll build a treehouse and you can be a door there, too.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, sure. Can you let us in, special friend?
Sure, if you know the password.
Forget it. Okay, so now what?
Up to you, really.
I wasn't asking you.
Sorry. It's hard to tell because of the door and all.
I don't know. Maybe we can scam our way in.
I don't think we can falsify the clearance for this one, doll.
Okay, so let's get creative. Let's look around here. Maybe we can sneak inside somehow.
You know I can still hear you.
Well, I'd never. Why don't you mind your own business, pal?
That is kind of my business.
He's got a point.
These ones are marked 13 and 14, respectively. Looks like instruments and lights and all sorts of stage stuff. It reads, only numbered boxes to be carried to stage.
Got an idea?
I might. I'm not sure yet. I feel like I still need to do something. There, nobody will notice the difference. I want to hold on to them a bit longer. The perfect camouflage. After you, Bear.
I mean, really, climbing into trash.